Okay. Hola, mi gente. Greetings. ¿Cómo estamos? How are we? It's me, Shay Alexander, your girl, La Negratienesazon, of Sprinkled with Sazon Apothecary and Botanica. How are you, Aquarius? Aquario. What's going on with you? Happy new moon in Scorpio. I hope that you're well. Happy Halloween, Samhain, All Souls, All Saints, Gede season. Happy November. I hope that you are safe and protected, that your loved ones and all of the things that you love and care for are safe and protected as well. I pray that you have physical strength and spiritual strength. I pray that you know who you are. And I pray that you are not afraid to be who you are and use what you have to get what you want and to slay and defeat your enemies and naysayers and haters. You heard? I'm here with a new moon in Scorpio check-in. As you can hear, I'm still not fully recovered. I'm working on gaining my physical strength back, so please bear with me. But I'm grateful that you're here, and we have some messages to get into. So this astrology that we are moving into, we are in Scorpio season. It's a new moon in Scorpio, as I mentioned, but we are at this final 29th energetic degree of Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto will be moving into Aquarius November 19th. I'm almost certain of that. Mercury has now moved into Sagittarius. And we are facing some really interesting oppositions with this moon. Mars and Cancer. Also, Chiron and Saturn are having a square, or having a conversation, at least. And so there is some very intense energy around us showing up truly as who we are, unabashed, unafraid, unashamed, unapologetic, and a little bit unhinged, right? This new moon in Scorpio gives light to this phoenix rising energy. I have a phoenix on my back with the words of Octavia Butler that says, in order for a phoenix to rise from its ashes, no, in order to rise from its ashes, a phoenix first must burn. And so with that being said, this new moon in Scorpio is illuminating the ways that we still have maintained our power and attained power through the fires that we have set on ourselves, fires that we have come across, and fires that just happen because life be life, right? This year was very strifeful in a lot of ways. So Aquarius, I hope that that you have been heeding your lessons, looking in review about the things that you have done and accomplished. And I hope that as we enter into a new season, Pluto in your sign for the next 244 years, we are witnessing the birth of a new generation, a new mindset for our society in your sign, the innovative, very thoughtful, very creative, very expansive, visionary mind of Aquarius. How are you taking your talents to the South Beach of the cosmos and making sure that we win with the championship? How are we going to win with the chip? Okay, Aquarius, we need your brilliant mind for this, your beautiful mind for this. And we can't afford to have any negativity, negative forces, entities, attachments that have been sent or attached to us to be distracting in any way. So Spirit, Holy Angels, we ask that you remove and cleanse us of this burden of these enemies, these watchful eyes, these hateful eyes. Aquarius, that's the second time I'm saying that. And so as I sit in your energy, I feel that you may have monitoring spirits on you. You may have people who are pretending to be your friends but are really foes. You may have jealous, evil eyes on you, watching you, hawking you, lurking on your social media pages. And so what I'm going to recommend to you, Aquarius, first and foremost, is that you need to cleanse your, they're saying your seeing spaces, which is an interesting way to say that. So I'm going to ask that you cleanse your social media pages, that you go through your follower count and you see, are these people that I actually fucked with? Are these bots? Are these enemies with their Finsta pages? Are these people that used to be friends but I don't really care what they have to say and I don't want them lurking? Is this family who is just on my page because they want to have ammunition for the conversations at dinner on Thanksgiving? You need to clean your follower count, Aquarius. That's very loud for you. I'm tripping over my words. I gotta slow down. Also, I'm seeing that you need to clean your screens. So I don't know, that's for somebody in particular. A few of you in particular need to actually wipe down your screens, but also in a spiritual way, right? So like, especially if you have an online platform, that's how true it is. If you have an online platform social media presence, content creator, influencer, etc. Or if you just do a lot of work online, maybe sales online, or you take a lot of like Zoom calls, you need to cleanse your screen with some Florida water or some vinegar. You can mix it with some water and just pray over it. Pray that the watchful eyes that have access to you through this screen be blinded if their intentions for you are not pure, if they're watching you for jealousy or for envy or for any other purpose that is not intended to uplift you and what you have come to do on the screen. That may they go blind, physically, spiritually, right? Their evil eyes. Also, your windows is very loud. Your windows and your doors, like your peepholes, Aquarius. People are watching you, and they don't have a lot of positive things to say. They're watching you for the wrong reasons. They're trying to see you slip up. They're trying to see you make a mistake. Coral, number 29. They're watching you. They're trying to see your mistakes. They're trying to watch you slip up. They want to have ammunition, but like I said before, yeah, clean your seeing spaces. Also clean your eyes. Get the clear of an egg, the claro de huevo. That's the egg white only. And cleanse your eyes and your third eye. Or you can take a whole egg and just pass it over your eyes and over your ears and ask Spirit to make your sight clear, your physical sight and your third sight, so that you're always aware of the presence of who exists around you and what their intentions are. May I always see the truth of who exists in front of me and what their intentions are. May you always reveal their truth. Like Beyonce, I pray the Lord you reveal what his truth is. I left a note in the hallway. Sorry, right? Nobody. Sorry. Y'all sorry, Aquarius? Give me the word, Spirit. What's going on with Aquarius? What they need to know for this new moon in Scorpio? What's the information that may carry them through the rest of this Scorpio season? Number 29, number 21, number 34, number 36, number 77, Mafere from Yemaya. 29, coral. 21, seed. 34, elephant. 36, octopus is in reverse. Number 77 is smoky. Anything else on this, Spirit, before I get into this? Now, I don't know these cards well, so I'm going to have to read for these. Ooh, look at this. New moon. Aquarius, you got the new moon card on the new moon. Hallelujah. And number 52, also 7. Mafere from Yemaya, fern. This is a tree of life with the new moon energy. Speaking of octopus. Anything else? Okay. Wow. Oh my God. I got a lot of moon cards. There's only 4 moon cards in this deck, and you got 2 of them. Waxing crescent is also here with star in reverse. Number 18 on number 9. That is Oya's number. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do an intuitive read first, and then I'm going to read some from the book, because like I said, I don't use these cards a lot. They are new to me, and they have a different energetic quality than regular tarot do. Excuse me. So the first thing that is coming through, you also have number 34, elephant, with 3 plus 4 is 7. So Yemaya again, Mafere Fun. 9 again, Oya. Wow, 36 is Oya. So the first thing that's coming up for me, Aquarius, just by looking at these cards, is that yes, the moon energy is strong. Yemaya's influence is very, very, very strong here around you, surrounding you. Some of you may be children of Yemaya. Some of you may be called or drawn to Yemaya, finding deeper interest, finding yourselves more curious about the Orisha or Yemaya in particular, having a deeper relationship and connection with the moon. Yemaya is connected with the moon because she is the mother of all living things in the ocean, and we understand the relationship between the moon and the ocean. Look at me rocking. Spirit is just talking through me, honey. Okay. You have coral here and seed with this octopus and smoky, and so I'm seeing like it feels very strongly like I feel, Aquarius, that some of you may feel like you're underwater. And again, this is a collective reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 10th house, midheaven, North Node, Lilith, Chiron. Those placements are important to pay attention to. So, Aquarius, it feels like you're underwater. I'm hearing this specifically for Aquarius moons, Aquarian moons. I feel like your emotions are underwater and you feel like you're underwater. For some of you, the feeling feels like drowning. For others, it feels just like you are resting underwater. It may be a strange place to rest, or others may not find comfort there, but Aquarius, you are different. And so your comfort looks different than other people's. And so for some of you, you may actually physically find yourself going to a pool, the ocean, to a lake, some body of water, or even in your bathtub, and just fully immersing yourself underneath and finding that that is the quiet place that you need. Like to hear that sound that comes like when you're just fully immersed, right? Fully submerged, and you can hear the water in your head. Like I can't describe it, but I can feel it. And hearing the bubbles and just being, I feel like some of you want to revert to the womb. This octopus in reverse energy is very much giving that. It's like, I just want to go back to where I came from, start this shit over. Seed again is here, coral with these, so much life here. It feels like some of you really have said that out loud. Like, I just want to go back to the womb. I just want to start over again. I wish I could be born again. Some of you are really missing your mothers. There's a deep maternal connection here. Some people are praying about their mothers, crying about their mothers, wishing their mothers were here. We are in the season of the dead, and so if your mother has passed, you could be mourning her very particularly during this season, finding yourself more mournful than you have been before. Could be an anniversary of a maternal death as well. Maternal being any type of mother figure, not your actual biological mother. That's significant for a few of you. The star also being here gives that guidance of ancestors, so there is a feeling of also, yeah, just being connected to the dead. They're trying to go real deep with this. For some of you, there may have been a death by drowning. And by drowning, I mean alcoholism or actual drowning. They're showing me both sides. Like, some people are mourning the death of an alcoholic in the family and ruminating deeply on what alcoholism has meant to your family, its legacy, its inheritance of alcoholism. And trying to transmute that energy, reviewing your own relationship with alcohol possibly. And then for others, there was a significant death surrounding water, maybe either bringing a child into the world, someone lost their life, or underwater. Spirit is going crazy right now. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius, somebody got to get a reading. I don't know who this is for, because this is crazy. Now, again, the energy of Oya is also strong here. You have number 18 and number 39. I'm sorry, 36. So both of those equal to 9. And Oya's influence here is very similar to that of Yemaya, because they both govern the dead in a particular way. They both govern life and death in particular ways, right? Because the ocean is also a cemetery. And Oya being the mother of death, the mother of 9, the mother of the cemetery, she is right at the last doorstep, right? It's like Yemaya ushers life into the world, and she's the first maternal energy that we see or that we seek. And Oya is the last maternal energy closing the cycle out. And so they are on two ends of the same spectrum, two sides of the same coin. And what people, Oya want to be talked about, okay? I did another video where I referenced her. Oya is very close to me, very dear to me, and Aquarius. Some of you need to hear this. And Oya is an Aquarian energy, so maybe this is why she's all over this. Saturday is one of the days that some people honor her. She is the mother of the marketplace, of finances, financial security. But Oya has had a very tragic existence, right? She had 9 stillborns. She was deeply in love with Chango, who just refused to commit to her and was very committed to his infidelities, including sleeping with her sister Oshun, who was also his wife, but he would not leave her, but he loved Oya more. It was very complicated, very messy. It was giving Peter Guns and Tara and Amina. It was a lot going on, okay? But long story short, Chango and Oya do end up together in some patakis. And she has had to endure so much in her existence, you know, sexual assault by Ogun, and having people steal from her, and being at odds with her sisters, Yemaya and those shoes. Sometimes they are in conflict because they are a family. She understands the nuances and the complexities of life. And she is not eager to take away life, but she is eager to take away the parts of life that make you destructive to yourself or that make life difficult to live, right? Because again, she's the mother of the marketplace also, so she wants us to thrive. She wants us to have what we need. She wants us to excel and to be abundant, but she also understands that abundance is temporary, and sometimes it needs to be taken away from you to truly appreciate it, to change course or direction, or that's just how life goes, right? And Yemaya is a similar energy, because for as beautiful and you know, peaceful as the ocean can be, we know that it can also be very turbulent, and it can also take from us very violently if we tread in the wrong way. And so this energy that's coming up is very significant for Scorpio season, obviously, because the theme of Scorpio and Pluto's influence over Scorpio is death and rebirth and transformation. So Aquarius, this feels very personal for you. I feel like some of you feel like you are drowning. You have planted seeds that were starting to grow. They were starting to take root, right? Starting to germinate, starting to blossom, starting to bloom. And then maybe you started to reach too high. Look at this elephant and this kid reaching for the moon. Once again, the moon is here. The moon's influence is very strong for you, Aquarius. Maybe you started to aim too high, get too big for your britches, think too expansively, because we know, Aquarius, sometimes you can have really big, really bright ideas. And not necessarily the resources, the plan, or the means to execute it. And then that energy comes toe-to-toe with Octopus and Smokey in reverse, where I feel like, again, you got too big for your britches, and then the Tower of Babel fell. It crumbled. Oya is synonymous with the Tower in tarot. Again, that is an Aquarius card. It is a Mars card. And Oya's feast day is February 2nd, which is in Aquarius season. So Aquarius, the message here for you under this new moon in Scorpio is that change is your friend. What Spirit is asking you to do is to be content with the balance of the loss and the gain. I feel like you understand that change is your friend, because again, that is the nature of your sign. But it also feels very deeply that because this maternal energy is here, I feel like some of you are having a hard time accepting that right now, where like theoretically you have always understood it, and maybe in the past it has been easier to accept, like, okay, you know, you might win some, you just lost one. You gotta spend money to make money. Before, that wasn't challenging for you, but right now it's like, if I kind of let this thing go, my faith is a little bit wavering that I'm gonna get this back, or that something better is coming. And again, the moon is significant for you. So especially for those Aquarians who have lost their faith in a particular way, Spirit is asking you to go out to the moon. Go see the moon. Go sit with the moon. The moon has a lot to teach us. You see this new moon energy here, how this person is sitting and just staring, and their cat, their familiar, is right there with them. And they're in this meditative state. Now the moon speaks back. Excuse me. The moon speaks back when we listen. If we just stare and sit with intention and say, tell me your secrets. Tell me how to become more comfortable with these changes. The moon will teach you. This is a very particular moon ritual for some of you Aquarius. Because the moon's relationship with change is very dynamic. Right? The moon is always moving. Every 3 days it's in a different sign. And the relationship it has with the zodiac, how every 6 months it's coming to finish a storyline or a narrative, to add on to it or to completely eradicate it from your timeline. How every 2 weeks we have a full moon and then a new moon. And well, every month we have a new moon. Every month we have a full moon, but they're on a 2-week like rotation, right? And so the moon is constantly like hopping from bed to bed, from friend group to friend group, fulling itself, being expansive and understanding that it can change things, right? New moon energy, waxing moon energy. And then it's also like, hey, I'm out of here. Peace. Crescent moon energy, full moon energy. I got to go, I got to dip. The next sign is waiting for me. The next energy is waiting for me. The next release is waiting for me. The next manifestation, joy, wish that I can grant is waiting for me. The moon is an active sign that is always ready to do work, right? Either whether it's shadow work and release work, or whether it's bringing in, calling in. The moon is ready. It doesn't sit in one place. It's not Pluto. It doesn't stay in a sign for 244 years. And so the moon has a lot to teach you about how to shape shift, how to make new friends, how to piss some people off, right? The moon get a lot of flack. Damn this full moon to hell. But then when there's a beautiful new moon in your sign, we're grateful. Oh, thank you so much, new moon in Aquarius. I feel your abundant energy. It's the same moon. It's not like the new moon in Aquarius is a brand new moon that is birthed just for you. It is the same raggedy ass moon we was cursing out in Scorpio season that we are praising in Capricorn season. Same moon. And so there's lessons to be learned there, again, about shifting and changing, but also about how people view you, how people accept you. Like, flow like the moon. Sometimes they fuck with you, sometimes they don't, and they gonna have to be okay because I'm here to stay. And I light up your life when it's dark outside. Some of you Aquarius are trapped in this octopus in reverse energy, this smoky in reverse energy, finding out that situations and people were smoke and mirrors and being drowned by that reality because you thought that you were planting seeds for beautiful things to grow. You thought you were reaching new heights for people that you could love and trust. But somehow, some way, you got disappointed, you got thrown off your horse, you got thrown off your course, and you're wallowing in that. The spirit is saying, no, baby, look to the moon to teach you how to just get on with it. You may be in a waxing crescent energy now, but you will be full again, ready to release and move on, and you will be new again, brand new, able to manifest and call in exactly what you want for yourself. So this is a period of stillness for a lot of you Aquarians. Give me 3 self-care oracle spirit for Aquarius. But this is a spirit of rest and return is what I'm hearing. Rest and return. Return to yourself. Return to your senses. And that just came through 2 different ways. Return to your senses, like get your good sense about you. Stop worrying about, stop worrying about what people have to say. Stop worrying about the chatter externally. Come to your senses, right? Like get clear on who you are, what you want, etc. But then I'm also hearing return to your senses, like all of your senses, your 6 senses. So Aquarius, you know, sometimes you can be very distant and cold and detached and dismissive. Sometimes you do live your life in isolation because you don't know who to trust, or you don't want to extend yourself, or you just don't have the energy to deal with people and their shit, because people come with shit. And that's fine. But for some of you, you have been doing that for far too long, and it is desensitizing you to humanity. And you are touch starved. You need to be cuddled. You need to be kissed. You need to be hugged. You need to give these things. Like, go up to someone and hug them, and then allow someone to hug you also. Maybe you need to set up a late night little session, a little link. I don't know. Okay, because there's a lot of stress built up, but you got to do something about that. Also, taste. Maybe you are starved for a particular type of taste. You've been eating the same foods, bland food. You need to add a different spice. Go to a different type of restaurant. Try Jamaican food. Try Italian food if you've been eating the regular, right, for however long. So again, all of them. Hearing, maybe it's time to listen to a different genre of music. Stop listening to the same music you've been listening to while you've been going through this situation that has you feeling stagnated and drowned. Touch, taste, smell. Buy a new perfume or a new lotion or a new oil, a new scent, a different fragrance for your laundry detergent, something. You have to shift something to activate your senses because you're a little bit dull and bland. Ooh. I just said different music, right? Number 37, music. So maybe you want to go to a concert. If you have the funds, you can book a concert, or you can go to a festival, or you can make a new playlist, something that you need. Number 33, make a vision board. You have to get clear on your vision. Like I said, take a step back, rest, reflect. Take a step back, rest, reflect. Let the moon be a catalyst, be how do you say, like a inspiration for your vision board. How do I want to shift like the moon? And look, they have moon phases here on this vision board also. Right there. Love that for you. And final, boom. Soak in a bath. Hello, water. What did I say? Like, I'm a psychic for real. Like, this is crazy. Number 46, soak in a bath. Hello, also another moon. More moon imagery. I don't know if you've been called to get a moon tattoo, crescent moon specifically. Called to get a crescent moon tattoo, or henna, or buy a moon mirror or picture or something, but moon jewelry. There's definitely a connection with the moon here. But number 46, soak in a bath. And we spoke about this earlier with this water energy, this Yemaya energy. Maybe you need to add some Epsom salt to the bath, or maybe you need to just take a luxury bath. Like, it is Scorpio season. Get your sexy on. Put some Jean Latte in the water. You know, get some fragrance going. And enjoy yourself. Like, take a luxury bath. Everything doesn't have to be so serious all the time, Aquarius. My God, loosen up a little bit. Live a little bit, baby. There. It's the new moon in Scorpio. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful for someone. On the bottom of the deck, you have energy work. So there's a lot of alignment that needs to happen. Maybe doing some yoga. Maybe doing some chakra healing, some meditation, some sound healing. Going to an acupuncturist. Getting in alignment. And then number 20, dream journal. Are you sleeping? So Aquarius, it's time for you to get right. I said it's time to rest, right? I did say that. So I hope this was helpful to someone. If it was, please share with your other Aquarius homies. Please like and subscribe and comment below. If you like this, give me a little crescent moon in the comments, Aquarius. And if you would like to see me one-on-one to discuss your personal situations, the links to everything that I do will be below. I am currently offering a Get Day elevation service for your departed loved ones if you would like to elevate their spirits and give them light. Also, this is the season for solar returns and year ahead readings. So Aquarius, if you are interested in booking a year ahead reading and getting a sneak peek into what 2025 has to offer you, this is the time to do so. Everyone will be notified on November 15th about the dates and availabilities. But if you are interested in finding out and booking your session before then, getting a first sneak peek, then I need for you to go ahead and follow me on Instagram and hit my DMs and let me know that you're interested in that. I love you so much. I hope to see you soon. I hope the new moon in Scorpio was beautiful for you, and I hope that you're safe. Love you. Bye.